There are three compliance gaining techniques that we'll be talking about today: the direct request, the foot in the door, and pre-giving. For direct request, it means to be straightforward about the end goal. It's not beating about the bush and to ask directly. For example, could you lend me $10? For foot in the door, it's to ask for a smaller unintended request first before asking for a larger intended request. If the smaller request is fulfilled, and then proceed on to the intended request. For example, could you lend me $2 to buy a drink? And how about lending me $10 to buy a meal afterwards? And pre-giving would mean to give away something in exchange for an intended goal. It creates a sense of obligation in the other person. For example, hey, here's a sweet. Do you mind if I borrow $10? For our demonstration, we're going to talk about the age-old dilemma of borrowing and lending money. The intended end result will be to receive $10, and the sample size will be 10 people per technique. This is a demonstration on how direct request pans out.
Leon, can you lend me $10?
Sorry, I cannot.
Okay.
And this is a demonstration on how foot in the door would pan out.
Hey Leon, can you lend me $2 or not? I need to buy some drink.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Thanks, Leon. Hey Leon, nice to see you again.
Hey.
That day, remember I borrowed $2 from you?
Yeah?
Is it possible I borrow another $10 from you and then I repay you $12 instead?
Can lah.
Okay, thanks, bro.
There were some moderators we had to keep in mind for our foot in the door demonstration. For example, size of initial request. The small initial request of $2. Pro-social, it was presented as a favor and not a sale. External incentives to comply, none, as there were no pre-giving involved. Requester, none, it doesn't matter. Labeling, you already lent me $2. Preference for consistency, none, there was only one individual. And this is a demonstration on how pre-giving pans out.
Hey Leon, do you want a sweet?
Yeah, sure.
Here you go.
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot to bring my wallet. Like, do you have $10 to
Oh,
spare?
okay, can.
Thanks. Sorry to trouble you. Thank
No,
you.
don't worry.
The moderators for pre-giving were as follows: ulterior motives, sweets were given as a gift. For public, none. There were no other people around and hence no crowd influence. Reciprocity, the likeliness to comply to requests if they accept the initial gift. Our results on our survey is as follows: direct requests resulted in 2 out of 10 people agreeing. Foot in the door first request for $2 resulted in 8 out of 10 people agreeing, and foot in the door second request for $10 meant that 7 out of 8 people who had already agreed to the first request agreed. Pre-giving showed that 10 out of 10 people agreed to lending you money after offering them a sweet. And these are our results in pie charts. To summarize, we found that the pre-giving technique was most effective. We feel that people gave in the most to pre-giving because people enjoy receiving gifts and also feel obliged to return the favor. Foot in the door came in second since people preferred to be consistent and therefore a majority gave in to the second request. Direct request came in last as it was the most direct method and there was no incentive for people to adhere to the request. Hence, people do not feel the need to comply.